July 7th, leaving Tenakee Springs at last. After 8.
Forcibly.
This 9th day? This would have been the 9th day if we had stayed, yeah. Oh, we sure enjoyed the hot springs. And
I enjoyed it every night.
Every night, and the Party Time Bakery. And Blue Moon Cafe, aka Rosie's Cantina. Rosie's sweetheart, yeah. And Darius and Susan and all the other people we met, Pete.
Bus Stop Pete.
Yeah.
What a great crew
place.
here. The people here are absolutely amazing. Very small town, very close-knit community. I think the facilities here were pretty nice. I mean, they didn't have a lot available, but still.
We had a very well-stocked liquor store. Very well-stocked.
There's that.
And plenty of beer at Rosie's. I can't say I've never seen so much beer in one place, but...
Not in that small of a place. Rosie was well prepared.
Stacked to the wall. Anyway.
So we had a wonderful July 4th here.
The parade was delightful.
To watch the parade.
Fire truck, decorated ATV floats.
All the kids
on bicycles.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Band.
Good small town parade, that's for certain. So now we're on our way to Whitestone
Harbor.
Which is about 30 miles away.
So just a waypoint, stopping point on the way to either Hoonah.
Yeah, we haven't decided if we're going to go to Hoonah or straight over to Auk Bay.
And probably go to Hoonah just to check it out. And if if it doesn't look like a resupply place, we'll go on to Auk Bay and then bus it down to Juneau.
Well, we'll check it out. No harm in checking it out.
That's right.
But unfortunately, I'm starting to look at my watch regularly and start. I'm freaking because we're running out of time.
Again, we're running out of time. We're not seeing it.
I'm not ready to leave.
There's too much to see in Southeast to do it in a year.
Yeah.
Nearly 1 year.
Now I understand why people just leave their boats up here and
people
keep
come
coming
back year after year after year. What a magical, wonderful place Southeast Alaska is. The people are wonderful. The scenery is spectacular. The wildlife is awesome.
Can't say enough.
Can't say enough.
People
about
worry about how cold it is up here and how rainy.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't come to Alaska.
Yeah, it's miserable.
Everything's expensive. The facilities are crap. I mean, did you notice the bathroom facilities here in Tenakee Springs in the harbor? It's an outhouse on the end of VDOT. I mean, it's an outhouse.
It is literally an outhouse.
A hole in it for a seat, and you look right down into the water. That's their harbor.
That's their facilities. So if you can't handle it, don't show up.
Yeah.
But we have had a wonderful time here, and I am actually pretty sad to be leaving. But there's other things to see.
It's a big world out there.
Yes,
and
it is.
There's a lot more to see. So we're going to do as much of it as we can in the time we have. Probably what we need to do is change to the Genoa, but I don't want to go that far because we're going to run out of wind anyway in a few minutes, I think. We can't keep our course sailing, and there's too many fishing boats to tack back and forth without getting in the way of somebody. So we're probably going to wind up taking a sail right back down again.
We were hoping.
We have picked up maybe a half a knot of speed, but we can't go in exactly the right direction that we want to go. As the wind keeps changing, it's more or less from the south, but it's kind of swirling a little.
So not helping us any.
It's not helping as much as
All right. Well,
I would like.
I'll get ready to go back up forward then.
Yeah.
Wah. Wah.
Oh, well, we tried.
Hey, hon, hold on. Chuck, wake. Wake. You want to try right here?
Leave it right here. Yeah,
Okay.
stop it.
Hold on. Okay, try it again.
Okay, good, right there.
Okay.
It's the end of the day, July, what is it, 8th?
Seventh.
7th?
Long day. It wasn't that
No,
long.
it wasn't
though.
that. It was 6.5 hours, well, 6 hours 40 minutes from Tenakee Springs. We're now in a place called Whitestone Harbor, and it's just a little bay, and there are what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tenders that are loading fish from the fishing boats, and right now there's about 15 or 16 fishing boats.
And there's probably going to be coming in all night.
Per seiners, yeah.
We must have passed
there
at
were
least
dozens of
100
them.
boats
Yeah.
coming in.
So this is where the tenders are to offload fish from the fishing boat, resupply them with ice, fuel, and
Beer.
beer. They run accounts, so all they have to do is offload their fish and unload their groceries and their ice and supplies, and then head back out again for the next opening. The openings, of course, are controlled, certain hours, and they have to stop fishing when the time is up. And then they all race into the tenders to get their fish offloaded first, and then they'll anchor and wait until the next opening, or they'll go to someplace like Tenakee Springs for a hot bath. So, and that's what we're doing here now. We're just waiting. This was 32 miles from Tenakee Springs, and next destination is going to be Hoonah, which is about 25 miles more from here, around the corner to the west on Icy Strait. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow, I think. There's no point in staying here more than
Not
overnight.
really. This isn't. I mean,
It's going to be noisy.
not bad
These guys
here.
are going to be working
Yeah,
all
these guys
night.
are going to be working all night. So.
Yeah. Which is okay. It's a fascinating thing to watch, the fisheries. You know, watch them laying out their nets, hauling in their catch. And we got a good view of it, but I don't think we could get good video because they were too far away. We were watching them in the binos. And now they're
Well,
now,
we tried not to get too close because I didn't want to interfere
No.
in any way, shape, or
No,
form,
no. We wanna
or
stay
give
out of
them
their
worried
way.
that we might interfere,
Yeah.
because those nets are expensive and it would be a bad thing.
Yeah, so we're seeing the same boats, hearing them on the radio: Redemption, Lady Jane, Miss Roxanne, Marshall
Tito.
Marshall Tito. Big green bruiser, you know. Big green steel bruiser, Marshall Tito. And what do we got? Anyhow, lots of boats. Lots of boats.
So I'm going to go down and make some supper, and we'll sit out here. At least there's a little bit of a breeze, so no flies. And does it look like there's going to be any
But
skeeters?
if there were any flies, they'd be over there with the
Yeah, probably.
But there are no bears, and Laura remarked, it's surprising there are no bears because the place just reeks of salmon. Not in a bad way.
Not in
either.
a bad way. It smells kind of good in a weird sort of way. But if I were a bear, I'd be grooving
It's not that
on
rotten fishy smell because this is
No.
all fresh caught fish.
it. So I'm going to go down below and make some dinner, and then we can sit and watch these guys offload.
Yay.